A very good afternoon. We are broadcasting live outside the conference room where the Deputy Minister for Justice and Correctional Services, Mr. Magwetle, and the National Commissioner, Mr. Zach Modise, are going to be holding a press conference just to provide information as to how the stabbing that led to the death of 3 inmates and the injury of over 30 people here at St Albans prison happened. We know that it's not the first for this prison. In 2013, 3 inmates died in a similar incident. So the Deputy Minister is here to come and give clarity as how it happened, how inmates had weapons on them, and the way forward on this incident.
Lerato, so all the officials that are going to be there, they're going to be assisting us get an understanding of what happened, how it is that it happened, and how to avoid it in future. Is that correct?
Yes, the Deputy Minister is here just to provide clarity on that. I think also a lot of questions have been asked as to, are the officials at prisons also safe? You know that 2 weeks ago a similar incident happened in Klokaf in north of Johannesburg. So I think the Minister is here to give some clarity as to how they're going to try and tighten up security for prison officials in prisons, and also specifically here in this prison we have also heard that there's speculation that also some gang-related incidents is happening inside the prison. So just to provide clarity about that, and also to ensure above all the safety of the prison officials.
What do we know about the condition of the 2 inmates that were critical last night?
They are still in a very much critical condition. We are not sure exactly which hospital they are in, but we did take a drive around one of the big hospitals in Port Elizabeth, and there was a high contingency of police there. So we did speculate that perhaps they are there, but they are still critical. But up to date, it's still only 3 inmates who have died, 30 injured, and then obviously 2 inmates in a critical condition still.
Lerato, it's not the first time that there's been trouble at this correctional facility in recent days. Just last Friday in Gauteng at Lukop, for example, we saw another attack there. Are officials getting a sense that the festive season perhaps causes some prisoners to think that they might be able to try and escape?
I think that pretty much is the underlying factor. Festive season, I guess, is neutral to everyone, whether you're in prison or outside prison. So I guess those in prison see it as a time to try and escape and be with their loved ones as well. So we're not too sure exactly whether the fight that happened between the inmates and the prison officials was because they wanted to get out and go on holiday. I think all that will be clarified in the press conference in a few minutes. But in Johannesburg, definitely was the case, or there was a speculated case. But in St Albans, it's not too clear yet, and we can't speculate exactly what caused the fight, whether we're trying to escape or not.
Lerato, thank you very much for bringing us up to speed with what's going on out there at the St Albans Correctional Facility. I want to thank you very much for having brought this to us. We had Lerato Thipa coming to us live from the Eastern Cape there at that correctional facility.